Drug and alcohol awareness. As we all know, alcohol has an effect on how our brain functions, slowing and confusing our physical and mental reaction times. Our bodies are all different, and there's a range of factors that can vary the rate that your body processes alcohol, such as your gender, your size, the health of your liver, the amount of food you've eaten, or your body's natural rate of metabolism. The rate we process alcohol differs from one person to the next, but on average, it takes 1 hour for 10 ml of pure alcohol to pass through our bodies. Once in your bloodstream, there's nothing you can do to speed up the rate alcohol leaves your body. Things like black coffee, fresh air, or exercise will not quicken this process. Also, remember, for an hour after you stop drinking, your body will still be absorbing alcohol, and it won't disappear from your system just because you've been asleep. More people fail breath tests between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. the morning after than around midnight the night before. If your role involves being on call, you need to consider these factors before you decide whether or not to drink alcohol. Remember to refer to your company's policy on blood alcohol level. Just as with alcohol, prescription and over-the-counter drugs can have a negative effect on working safely. Some effects can be felt, such as dizziness, double vision, headache or vertigo. Others you may not even notice, like confusion, slow reaction time or poor judgement. The environment you're in can also make the effects worse, like hot and humid conditions that cause dehydration or exposure to chemicals. These can cause an electrolyte imbalance and alter the way the drugs work. When under the influence of any level of drugs or alcohol, the skills you need when driving are impaired to some extent, and you're more likely to have an accident. Be careful not to mix alcohol and medication, as it can worsen the negative effect of many medications and make you drowsy when combined with antihistamines. Remember, don't drink alcohol at all if you're driving, and beware of drinking alcohol if you're driving the following morning. Read and heed warnings and instructions on all medication packages. Ask your pharmacist if the over-the-counter medication interacts with any other medication you're taking, or if it will have an effect on your driving skills. Ask about any alternative medications that are less sedating and don't cause the same side effects. And avoid alcohol when taking medication.